Welcome to Specific Lab. Today I'm standing in an old building in the back of our property and it's a little bit run down, so we plan over the next several videos fixing this up. We're gonna have some awesome decor, some really cool furniture, and not only will this work in our backyard, but it should work in yours too. So make sure if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Alright, for the first project, I want to do some wall-mounted fold-down benches so that we can easily sit down. So let me take some measurements and get started on that. After some quick measurements, I found that all of the spaces between the columns are different. So everything in this build will have to be custom fitted. So I cut the first board to be a tight fit because the lower section of the site was a little tighter than a few inches up, due to the old 4x4s having a little bit of a bow. The next board was trimmed 3 inches shorter because I needed to add the side pieces for the frame. This was also sized to be a tight fit. Next was finding the perfect height. I wanted both of the benches to be about 18 inches from the floor. So I used a level to find the best location on the 4x4s. I then proceeded to cut the sideboard so that the total depth of the benches would be about 18 inches. This size can be adjusted to meet any of your needs. To attach these together, I just lined them up and used my body weight to keep them from moving and added 2.5-inch screws. I also added a center support to keep the outer boards from moving and add a little extra strength to the boards going on the top. I then gave a quick test fit and it lined up perfectly. It was now time to attach them to the 4x4s, in which I planned to use some long bolts. So I double checked all of the measurements, started with a pilot hole, and then used a 1/2-inch bit to make each of the holes. The holes in the bench were easy to keep straight, but the columns were a little more challenging, but were doable. Now trying to get the bolts through the bench and the column was a little difficult, so I grabbed the rubber mallet to assist. After the first one was complete, I just repeated the process to add the second bench right beside the first. At this point, I realized the benches would not sit fully flush against the walls due to the interference with some of the original wood construction, but I decided I could live with this and moved on to the legs. So I leveled out the first bench and measured from the floor to the bottom of the frame on each side. I just used a miter saw to make the cuts and attach each of the legs with a simple hinge on the inside of the frame. By doing this, each of the legs would swing inward as the bench was folded up. When lowering the bench, the legs only needed a little assist to be straight. For the top of the bench, we decided to go with a pallet wood to keep the rustic look of the building. I also added some more support pieces to the seat area so I could pattern the pallet wood easier. Now 4 of the boards were left to length and screwed into place, but 4 more had to be trimmed to match. At this point, the bench was looking great, but I decided to sand down the top and side edges to prevent injuries as they get used. I also completed the second bench in the same fashion. In the process of putting up these benches, 2 things happened. First off, we had a dog show up out of nowhere. And the other is I realized that one of these benches is in the wrong section. And so I'm gonna have to move it a couple sections that way. That's a real easy move though, because I need to put some urethane on this and that'll be a good time to do it. So I removed both benches from the wall and my wife helped me add the urethane. Fortunately, the bench I had to move was thinner than the columns, so I just screwed in some spacers to the outer column and reattached everything back in place. And the benches turned out really nice. Really happy all these benches turned out. I also got a new friend in the process. And I don't know, he might be our new shop dog, so you might be seeing him more in the near future. Otherwise, if you enjoyed it, make sure you click the like button. Tell us what you think about it in the comments, and as always, have fun building. Yes. Huh? Get it? Get it? Ah.